Whew. Think, hi guys, how you doing? Hi guys, how you? So let me just reduce this. Let me set up some things. So now on today's video, it's been a while. I think I came on live YouTube. So sorry, I've been busy for the past 1 month. Yeah. So I was promoted and I had a lot of stuff on my neck, and so now, for the past a month now, every weekend I'm always out of town. I moved to Calgary because the company I'm working for, um, the now we have a new branch in Alberta, so just trying to move, go there to check, come back on Sunday. So with that, I think I have something here. So with that, there's no time for videos and some other things. So that's why you've not been seeing my content, my videos online. So why is live out there now? I know it's late in Nigeria. It's late. Like some of my followers are, most of my followers are from Nigeria. So I'm in Nigeria myself now. Uh, I know, but I just have to do this video just to answer or to say more about NDT. So now the meaning of NDT is non-destructive testing, and is a career whereby people don't really understand, like people don't really know more about it, except people that are on a trade line, like people in the trade world, people in the aerospace world, like a trade person entirely. So living in Canada would definitely know NDT. Apart from that, is a career. It's not a job. It's not like something you just do. So it's a career. Once you're into it, you're there forever. So it's a career whereby anybody can become an NDT technician. So anybody can become an NDT technician. It's something that I can recommend. Something that I will always recommend for anyone um, that want to have something to do, not just a job. See, a lot of people are doing just one thing here in this country. They are just doing let me just find something to do. Let me just live doing. I've seen, I'm not saying it's bad, but I've seen a family man working in a retail store, earning $15 per hour. We all start from there. When I came to Canada, I work in a retail store. But I will always say that this is not where I am. Like, this is not where I want to stay. Like, I need to, because this country, you just have to start from the bottom. It's built like that. So, especially for a new immigrant, that you have nobody, that you are struggling, you trying to, push yourself to the top. You just have to start from the bottom, except maybe you're lucky. So now we all start from somewhere, but where we are going is always should the way we are going should not was how can I put it, should always be on our mind. Like, so now I've seen so many people working because they'll be like, hey, we don't find any job, we're looking for any, like looking for one lucky job to do, like looking for those, if they submit or someone to refer them for a job and everything. So I always say you should not live your life on luck, especially here whereby all the competitor, you are competing with a lot of people. So especially for all this office job, that's why I'll be like, anybody can do NDT technician, like can become an NDT technician. And it's for my, I'm not an NDT technician, but I know most of what they do. You find them in the airport, like an aeroplane. So if um after a while, like I think maybe every 1 month or two, so now they always, an aeroplane has to be checked. The body part has to be checked for crack because it's going through a lot of stress. Like I'm talking about the airplane, like airplane. So airplane are going through a lot of stress, and um after a while, after some time, they always go through some testing. They check on the body to see if there is a crack or if there is anything, that warrant that airplane to be tested, to be changed. They will always call on NDT technician to come and check the body part of an airplane. They are in every equipment, every duty industry. I'm in every duty industry, so I always see them around. You will find them in the petroleum industry, for refineries, any industry, anywhere that there is machinery, anywhere there is heavy equipment working, anywhere they have people working under, or what's it called, anywhere there is two iron, there is always an NDT technician, especially here in Canada. Because if something happen, it's a lawsuit, and all those companies, to avoid a lawsuit, so they have to contact NDT technician to come and check their equipment, to come and check if it's still suitable, if the iron is still okay, if the equipment can still carry the weight of what is still capable to carry the weight of that's supposed to do, and everything. Equipment, heavy duty, after some time they go through stress also. Is the work of an NDT technician to come. So even in bridge here, like bridges and everything, they always go there to check all those irons, to check how, if the bridge is still capable of passing through, going through that stress it's supposed to do. And you can become an NDT technician anywhere. Like, even the certification is not just for Canada alone, like anywhere in the world. So if you are certified, you can come to Canada and become, and just submit your certification and you're good to go. But one thing is that most companies here in Canada always preferred a Canadian certification. So you can get the certification within weeks, within 1, 2, 3 months. There are so many training schools online. Anywhere you are in Canada here, just search for NDT training school near me. There are so many training schools, every province in Canada. So give it a shot. Like, opportunity waits for no one. So just give it a shot. Just try it. It's, instead of looking for something to do, like looking for a job somewhere, or why not get certified? Because once you get certified, there's always job waiting for you. Because what most company cares about is someone that is certified. They always want to see your certification, especially Canadian certification. So it's very, very important. And we have NDT level 1, we have NDT level 2, and all that. So now if you start from level 1, and after a while you progress to level 2. Now, if you don't want to go through the training, you can still apply. There are some companies that they can employ you as an NDT technician, and they will train you. Then they would now sponsor you for that certification, to get the certification after maybe 6 months. The training they will train you doesn't mean that you will not be paid. Like, you will be paid also, and they will pay you like you are just a normal staff. But your payment, your money, maybe they will be giving you like $20 per hour, $25 per hour, because you are not certified yet. But if after knowing everything about the industry, they will now send you to school. Because I have a friend that is an NDT technician, and a company trained him, like he applied, like, hey, I have an experience in heavy duty, and what's it called? I don't know if you guys can give me a chance. And they gave him a chance. And after 6 months, they sent him to get his certification, and now he's level two certified NDT technician. And you don't even need to have an heavy duty like experience, or you don't need to have experience, a mechanical experience, to become an NDT technician. Like, it's not necessary. I don't know about every other country, but here in Canada, you don't need to have any mechanical or any heavy duty or any experience at all to become an NDT tech. Like, it's a certification. Most, if a company hire you as an NDT technician and they are ready to train you, they will take you through every process before they leave you to be on your own. They will know that you are capable of doing it before they leave you. Especially here in Alberta, here in what's it called, my location here, because some people don't want to come to the northern side of Canada. So most companies always hire people without experience, and they will train the person to get the experience, and later on they will now pay for your certification, and you're good to go. So that is it about that. You don't really need to have experience to start something. So now, thanks for the comment. Thanks, and don't forget to click on the like. If you're online right now, just please don't forget to like my video. Like, don't forget to like. It's been a while. I know it's late. Ice Ghana, like Ice Ghana have like what time are you? What time is it in Ghana right now? So yeah, it's 8:37 p.m. So what time is you there in Ghana? I think in Ghana maybe you guys should be around 1 or 2 p.m. So uh you don't really need to have the experience to, you know, to become an NDT technician. And even after getting certified as an NDT, you can then go for your IRATA training. So IRATA, it's also part of NDT, but is an advanced one. Both of them works hand in hand. They are separate certification, but you can either become an IRATA or you go for an NDT. But also you can do the two together and you make, good money, especially if you're a rope certified and all. So yeah, I think that is all about that in NDT here in Canada, like with the little one I know. So if you have any comment or you have any question, don't forget to, add it. Don't forget to ask me a question. On Just drop it as a comment below. Definitely, I will answer your question. I will answer, your comment. I love to answer questions. I always read every comment that I received on my channel, and I always answer the one that I feel like is okay for me to answer. So if I did not answer your question, maybe I missed it. So sometimes I do miss some comments. So now, but you can DM me on Instagram, hide me on my Instagram. I'm not on Facebook, but you can hide me on my Instagram page. I always reply comment and answer, from people. Um, I'm always online on Instagram, even if I'm at work. So most of the time I do see comment on from people on my Instagram page. Hey, I's live out there. I from Saskatoon. So I's live in Saskatoon. Like, what's the time? In Saskatoon. Is it Saskatoon? I think the capital of Saskatoon is Saskatoon, or is the people of Saskatoon, like I'm in Alberta now, I'll be like I'm an Albertan. So like, what is the difference between a Saskatoon and Saskatoon. So I always mix those things up. Like, are the people like, okay, I'm an Albertan. Alberta means, okay, yeah, I'm living in Alberta and I'm born in Alberta, anything. So now, are the people of Saskatchewan, or is the capital of Saskatchewan? So I always miss those people. Those are like that thing of so so how thanks Jerry like 8:40. Yeah, it's the same time. It's the same thing here. So now the time right now in my side now is 8:40 also. So I think you guys are using the same time, the same mountain time. So now you've not answered my question. Like, who are the Saskatchewan? Is it the people of Saskatoon, or it's Saskatchewan? Is it the capital of Saskatoon? Okay, Saskatoon is the capital of Saskatchewan. That is just it. Because so some people be like, hey, I'm from Saskatchewan, and some people be like, hey, I'm from Saskatoon. I'll be like, who are the Saskatchewan and who are the Saskatoon? So I don't know, the like just be like one cartoon language or cartoon this thing. Saskatchewan. Like, hey, I'm from Alberta. Hey, I live in Alberta. That is it. I'll be like, hey, I live in Alberta. Hey, how is life out there? Like, if I say like, hey, if I tell people like, hey, I live in Alberta, they know that okay, he lives in Alberta. But oh, okay, okay, Saskatoon is the capital. No, no way to. Okay, wait, Tom. Tonya. So now I'm confused again. What are you really saying? Like, let me even. You said Saskatoon is the capital of Saskatchewan. Like, okay, it's another person. Like, let me even ask Google. Hey Alexa, is Saskatchewan the capital of Saskatoon?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Alexa, see, just look at my Alexa. Alexa said no get the answer. Like, I'm confused just like Alexa. Let me see. Okay. Oh, wait. Now I'm getting it right now. Saskatoon is a city in Saskatchewan. Okay. Capital of Saskatchewan is Regina. Is in Regina. Okay. No. Capital of Saskatchewan in Regina. Saskatoon is not a capital, please. Like, hey Alexa, what is the capital of Saskatchewan?
The capital of Saskatchewan is Regina. By the way, you have 2 new notifications. Do you want to hear them?
No. So now, okay, Regina. Then what is Saskatoon? Hey Alexa, what is Saskatoon?
Saskatchewan is a province in Western Canada, bordered on the west by Alberta, on the north by the Northwest Territories, on the east by Manitoba, to the northeast by Nunavut, and to the south by the United States.
Okay. So that means Saskatchewan is not even in Saskatoon. Like, these are two different. Oh, how this makes it up. Like, some people will be like, hey, I'm from Saskatchewan, and some will be like, I'm from Saskatoon. I was like, they are two different. Maybe people of Saskatoon are Saskatchewan. That is what I always believe. That is my belief entirely. Okay, Saskatchewan is in Regina, and Saskatoon is the province. Now I got it. Thanks. I think yeah. Now I learn new things. Yeah. Thanks, Tonya. So thank you for that. So Eyes Live out there in Saskatoon. No, wait. Sorry. Let me see. So now Eyes Live out there in Saskatoon. No, I asked Alexa. What is the capital of Saskatchewan? Yeah, I think it's
The capital of Saskatchewan is Regina.
Regina. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, people, some will be like, "Hey, Taiwo, I'm from Saskatchewan, and some would be like, I came from Saskatoon. So my thought was Saskatchewan is just a general name for people living in Saskatoon. I know Saskatoon is a province in Canada, but I thought, just like me saying I'm from Alberta. So I live in Alberta. I don't want to tell you where I'm living, but I will just tell people, hey, I live in Alberta. So Alberta is a province, so you find out where I live. So now my thought was Saskatchewan is just a general name of people living in Alberta. So that is it. Now I got it now. So tell me now, Tonya, how is life in Saskatoon? So how is the weather there? Today is hot today. Oh. Alexa, what's the weather now? Alexa, what's the weather?
In Fort McMurray, it's 26 degrees Celsius with clear skies and sun.
Right now it's still
Tonight, you can look for mostly clear skies with a low of 16 degrees. Also, there's a heat warning in effect until Sunday, July 21st, 7:36 a.m.
now there's a heat warning right now in my location. Like it is hot like mad. So now it is hot like so it is so hot to the point that even to I'm still wearing my jacket, but still, like if you see now, like I have to on everything I have, the AC, everything, on everything just to maintain the temperature. It is so hot today, like there's okay, you guys have heat warning too. Then let me see. Hey Alexa, how many hours from Fort McMurray to Saskatoon?
From Fort McMurray, a drive to Saskatoon would take about 8 hours and 7
Then
minutes.
yeah. You guys, it's not that far then. Then yeah, I think just 8 hours. Don't worry, one day, maybe one weekend, I will even come to say hi to you. I will even come to see live in Saskatoon. I've never been outside Alberta. I've never gone outside Alberta. Like I've never. I always dream of going to Ontario though, maybe Toronto, just to see life there. Maybe on my PTO one day, on my pay time off, just try to. So, like, what's the social life? How is the social life in Saskatoon? Is it the same? Like now, I can decide to go to Edmonton to just have fun. Edmonton from here is just 4 hours drive, and just spend my weekend in Edmonton if I want to. And is it the same? Is there social life? Because no social life. About now, I can decide to go to Calgary. Calgary from my side is roughly 9 hours drive. So now, and just to spend the weekend, come back on Sunday night, at least there is always one artist, having a show. Like this month, we have Young John, we have Odumodu. Like there are so many Nigerian artists coming to. We have so many artists coming to what's it called, Alberta, especially Edmonton. That is just it. So now, just to have fun and all that, because there will definitely be one star coming around, those two places. So in 1 month, yeah, no problem. Like we are having fun here. Like for me, I live in Northern Alberta, so it's a very small city, small community. It's not even a city, so it's a very small, what's it called, rural community, and I love it here. I don't know, I really enjoy my life. I like it here in Fort McMurray. Maybe because it's okay, at least there's job if you want, and the crisis of no job is not that hard here. So far you can work and you have your papers, so definitely you find something to do. So now, and so if I want to, I'll go out, so go to Edmonton, Calgary, just to have fun, just to enjoy my life, or yeah. There's Nate. So with the Nate is Northern Alberta, so Nate is in Edmonton. So that Nate is in Edmonton. So now we have Seat. Seat is in Calgary. So now but both of them they are under is owned by the government, and they are doing almost the same thing. So it's just northern and southern college and all that. But here in my community here we have Keanu College. So and that's it. Keanu is very popular. It's the only college we have here, the only one, and it's a very very popular district. If you are from Keanu, so you definitely find job, especially if you study an important course here, because they value Keanu. So they know that they know like it's the only one we have. So if you came out from Keanu, I'm not a student of Keanu's though, but most company value people from Keanu. So because if they don't value them, then it's a downgrade to the college, because that is the only thing they have. They will either choose people, if someone from Keanu and someone from any other colleges, submit an application, they would prefer to choose someone from Keanu than any other application. So that is how their school is very, very important to the community. So it is even there are some courses that if you finished in Keanu on your there's always their job opening day or anything on if you are on your final year, maybe just few months to your graduation or anything. So those companies will come just to hire people and every other thing like that. So now because they value them, so it's the only community, is the only school they will come around to to hire them, to give them automatic employment. So now for all those they are important. Not all courses, oh, don't get me wrong. Oh. So now, if especially if not all those business admin, because those business admin course, make we not just lie ourselves. There are too many. They don't really value them anymore. But every other courses, companies will come around just to, employ them and give them automatic employment, because that is if they don't do that, then it's a downgrade, like it's a discredit to the rest of the community. So because that is the school they all depend on, so in the community. Yeah. Rent here is depending on what you want. So depend if you're coming alone, then maybe you just need a studio apartment, then you'll be seeing from $1,000, 1,000 plus, depending on where you want. If you want downtown, our downtown is not like downtown Edmonton, downtown Calgary. So, all those big downtown, like, hey, downtown, big industry, different companies, blah, blah, blah. We have different companies too, yeah, but our downtown is just a small kind of, I hope you understand, small, like, you cannot even compare it to Calgary downtown or Edmonton downtown. So, but if you want to live in downtown, you still see from 1,000, depending if you're coming with your family, if you live alone, your lifestyle, and every other thing. But house is not that bad here. It's not that expensive, so it's not. Yeah. So I don't want to, but it's from 1,000. Let's say a bedroom studio apartment, or is 1,000 1,200. So That's it. Depending on the amenities. If you want fully furnished, maybe 1,003. If it's unfurnished, maybe 1,002. And the same thing goes to like 2 bedroom. 2 bedroom also you still see unfurnished for that 1,002 also. Furnished maybe 1,003, 1,004. So the same thing 2 bedroom. So it's mostly between a 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom. It's almost the same rate. So that's it. Yeah, our downtown doesn't really have. Yeah, almost all downtown has homeless guys. But yeah, because our downtown is not downtowning, so you understand, it's not that downtowning. So the only road that passes through our downtown is Franklin Avenue. It's just a very small, like right, right now there's fire everywhere. So like fire, there's evacuation alert in some part of where I am right now. So now there's evacuation alert. The thing is that here in Fort Mark, what we do, the only industry, the major industry here is petroleum. So we supply almost every other province petrol, gas, and every other thing. Now, most of their corporate head office are in Edmonton, Calgary. That is why you see them in Edmonton. But where the money is coming from is Fort McMurray. So that's why they'll be like, Fort Mac is the heart of Alberta. So anything can never happen to Fort Mac. So it's going to affect the whole country, even the whole province. So because it is the major petrol, it's just like their Port Harcourt, like Nigeria, like the Port Harcourt of Nigeria. So that is how Fort Mac is. But their major head office, all these oil companies is in Edmonton, Calgary, and every other thing like that. So now what I want to say is that every other companies that we have in Fort Mac here, they all rely on that one source, and that is petroleum. So if you are not working in the site, I would say 70% of people working here are working in the site, petroleum site, the oil field. We call it oil field. Petrol here is not like petrol in Nigeria. Petroleum in Nigeria, they dig like oil, they are like well and all that. So, but petroleum here is sand. It's just like sand. So I'll go to Woze or Syncrude tomorrow and make a video. So you can go there to some site there and you make a video. So now I'll go to Syncrude tomorrow. Syncrude from my side is roughly like an hour trip. So now it's a sand, like sand, like sand. That's why they call it oil sand. Like it's normal sand. They will now wash that sand. So, but that sand is rich in petroleum in that environment. So it is even everywhere in Fort Mac they can generate petroleum everywhere, but they now decide to. So now is one environment, so for the mining and everything. So now that area, you can pick the sand, is full of what's it called, petroleum, is full of natural resources. So it's rich in natural resources. Now they will now wash that sand. So they will extract the petroleum, the gas out of it, then release the normal this thing into the river and all that. So that's why we call it oil sand and everything. We don't call it anything. It's oil sand, and that's what they do there. So 70%, if you are in Fort Mac, there's high chance you will be working in this oil sand. Now, if you're not working in the oil sand, any other company you are working with, they all rely on that oil sand. So they all rely on that petroleum. So now, like for me now, I'm in heavy equipment. So I work in an heavy equipment company and we supply them. So that's why there's money in Fort Mac. There's money in Alberta in general. So That's it. Now because you will be paid differently from other people or from other provinces if you're living here. So that's it. So yeah, our downtown is not that downtowning like that. So people don't really we don't really have that much companies and everything here. Every company in here, they just come work go. So that's why you see so many jobs with we call them FIFO, fly in, fly out. So many jobs they will offer FIFO to you. They'll be like, okay, you can come from anywhere, even from Saskatoon, come work here. We'll pay for your flights, go and come. So you work 14 days on, 14 days off. So now, yeah. Is there a place where in Nigeria no day? There are so many Nigerians here. Yeah, so even we have two Redeemed Church. So we have two Redeemed Church. There's Deeper Life Church. There's a lot of churches, and there's anywhere there's money, there's Nigeria. Anywhere there's no Nigeria. Anywhere you are and there's no Nigeria there, then there's a problem there. Like I'm saying, anywhere so far there's money there will definitely be Nigerians there. So we have many Nigerians there, but majority are students. So majority are students, and the rest they are there just to because of work. So and a lot of Nigerians, so many Nigerians have been here for a very, very long time. So just because of the work, they work in the oil field, or they have their own company based here and every other thing. So there are so many Nigerians here. Yeah, 37 minutes. So this will be the end of my video. I'll be live again tomorrow morning. I believe there will be a lot of people tomorrow. So I know it's late right now in Nigeria. So yeah, I'll see you again tomorrow morning, and take care. Bye bye.